Hey, this is Willard Crafto, and this is going to be part one of my fire alarm collection. So, right here I have all my pull stations. Got quite a few of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with each one. I'm going to show it in depth and pull them. So the first one we got is a Federal Signal 4050-001T. We just pull down like that. Here's the back of it. It has pigtail wires, and I'll open up and show all the insides after I pull them all. So there's it's in pretty good condition. Resets with a screw on the front. I'm gonna go ahead and get my keys so that the key reset ones I can reset. So next up we have an FCI MS2. Just pretty bog standard MS2. Lift and pull. There's it pulled. And to reset it, got the PK625 FCI key. So we'll go ahead and open this and MS2 right in there. This was addressable, but I took the module off. The next pull station I've got is another FCI MS2, only this one I got brand new, version 1.0 again. There's it pulled, and open it using the PK. Oh, that's going to happen more than once, I guarantee you. But if we open this, as you can see, FCI MS2 in there. Switch must be reset manually. Well, this is made in 2004. It's a little bit newer than I thought. They came out in the 90s, I think. Next up, we've got my FCI MS6. You pull down like that, and there's a button in there, and as you can see, FCI model MS6, and that's what holds the mechanism in. And to reset it, take your PK625 key, do like that. And on the back, there's that. Does not have any FCI markings on the front, which is kind of interesting. Next up, I'll go ahead and get the screwdriver. Next up is my Gamewell Century. It is an MS95. So you pull it like that, and there's the back. This is not the original switch. The original one, the wires broke off, but you open it with a screw and then flip the switch down. MS95 right there, and I don't know if you can see it, but the date code says it was made in 1999. So, and you just close this back up. It's not a local alarm one. Some of these were addressable. They had a little LED right there, but this one is conventional. Next up, we've got my RSG RMS1P. You pull it just normally, and this thing actually takes a notifier key, which is odd, or a Cat 15 key, which actually doesn't take a notifier key. You push that up, there we go, and RSG RMS1P. RMS1P, you may be asking. Yes, this station does have pigtail connectors, but these ones broke off, but they would have been black. Next up is, let me make sure I get the right size hex. Wrong freaking set. Oh well, but yeah, you lift this and then pull down like that, and then you would take your oh, I got it open. Okay, and then you open it, push the handle back up, close the front, and right here, RSG RMS1T, right there, RMS1T. There's the button. Close this back up, and your screw terminals on the back. Next up is my Radionics D461B RSGT bar that's blue. You lift and then pull down, and then you take a 1358 key, sticking right here, push the handle up, and close the front. Right here, this is an RMS2T, but D461B. Before you close this, as you can see, it has two sets of terminals. Right there, so that indicates it's a RMS2T instead of a RMS1T. And finally, for the RSGT bars, we've got my green emergency one. You pull that just like that, and then this one's an RMS6T. Take your hex, open it up, and if I can get it out. Okay, there we go. Open it up, push the handle back up. Right here, RMS6T. RMS6T. And close that up. And on the back, it has a whole bunch of terminals. And it almost has two switches on the back too, which is odd. Next up, we go into the abyss of simplex. First up, we've got my restored Simplex 425120 right here. You pull it down and then take the B key, turn it, and it flies back up. Here's the inside 425120. There's your button, close that back up, and your standard screw terminals on the back. This is my other 425120. Now this one is kind of broken, so I'm not gonna pull it, but this is my other one. Next up we have what looks like a 425120, but it's not. This is a 2099-9905, and notice the weird lock. If we pull this, it has the newer style handle, and then there's this key switch. This is made to go on a two-stage system, and you would turn that with the little Simplex H key, I think it is, and stick it in there like that, and you turn it, and that puts it into second stage. Obviously this thing resets with a B key. Take your B key in, turn it, and open it up. Now, as you can see, it is ULC listed. So I think this is from Canada, and 2099-9905, Ontario, Canada. So yeah, this is from Canada. There's a little bit newer T-bar. The other ones are first gen ones, but this is one of the latest T-bars. And I'm trying to do this while sitting down, but next up we have the 425120L, and that hurt. But anywho, 425120L. Now notice local fire alarm, but it's pretty much the same as a 425120, and it is one with the solid handle. Stick your B key in, turn it, and it goes back up. Now this kind of has a weird button in it, kind of like a double pole, double throw switch, and all four terminals are used. Newer screw mechanism inside, but not the newest. And if we turn it over here, it says 425120, but it doesn't say L anywhere, but the ones that have the local alarm are the L. Next up, we've got Simplex 2099-9756. This is dual action, so you push in and pull down. This is the newer T-bars. A little bit cheaper feeling. Stick your B key in, you turn it, and it flies back up. I don't really like the springs in these. Here's the back, and 2099-9756. There's your button. And my least favorite part about this pull station is the screw terminals. They're really cheap feeling, and I just really don't like them. They fall off. I've had a lot of them fall off. Next up, my Simplex 2099-9754. This is just like the other one, only it's single action. So you pull it like that, and then you take your B key and it goes back up. Now this one is a red back. I'm not really a fan of those. But here's your button and the same stuff in there. I believe this was made in 2000. $20.99, $97.54 right there. And the screw terminals on here are even worse than the $97.56 because they don't have any support. They're just kind of on there, and as you can see, they've kind of bent, but oh well. Next up, we have the Simplex all metal T-bar. So you push in and pull down. Simplex does not make these. I think they're made by a Demco or Sigcom. I can't remember. But there's that. It does take a B key. So you turn it, and then you have to push the handle back up. And here's the inside. There's the button and the screw terminals. And $20.99, $91.39 right there. Next up is my Simplex 4251-111 Chevron. You pull it like that and then open it. 4251-111. Very high quality pull station. It's huge though on the back of it, but oh well. There's that. Next up, we have a Firelight BG12L. Just a regular BG12L. You push in, pull down, and you, where is it? There it is. Take your Firelight key, stick it in, turn it, open and close. Now the inside, as you can see, BG12L, and the switch right there. And just close it up. Next up, we have a Johnson Controls BG12LX. This one is addressable, so you push in and pull down, and then you stick a notifier key in, turn it, open and close. So as you can see, here is the addressable module. It's the newer one, 159 addresses. There you can write that JBG12LX and all of that. Next up is a regular BG12. You push in and pull down, and then you take an Allen wrench, which I don't know why, but I got this as my very first pull station, and I didn't know about how much Allen reset ones sucked. It's not really in the greatest of shape, but I didn't know, I didn't really know so much about the care of fire alarms back then, so what can I say? Firelight BG12. There's your switch right there, and close it and lock it back up with the X key. Next up, we got this old thing. This is a Firelight BG6. You pull down like that, and then normally it would have a hex screw on top, but this one didn't come with a screw, and I only had a Phillips screw. So take the screw out, and the handle is spring loaded, which like that. And in here, Firelight Alarms, New Haven, Connecticut. And there's the button. There's your mechanism. And on the side it says BG6. Let's close that. Next up, we got my Firelight BG8. This was my second pull station. It's kind of beat up. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull it. June 2nd, 2014 this was made in BG8. And now take your Firelight key, stick it in there, and reset it like that. And it does have pigtail wires on the back, and I had to tape them. Right here is my Notifier BG10, NBG10. Got this thing brand new, but that broke. It's kind of broken, so I converted it to a single action, and it's a screw lock. Next up, we have my BGX 101L. It used to be, and now it's a NBG10L. 1999, I believe it was made. You push in, pull down, and take your notifier key, turn it, and it'll spring back up. BGX 101L right there, and the button, which is missing the seal. But oh well. Next up, we got the Notifier LNG1R. So you push in and pull down like that. Right here, LNG1R 88-203. So I think this was made in 1988. And you take your notifier key and reset it pretty much like a BNG1. And there's the back with the pigtail wires. Next up, we have a Notifier BNG1 RS. These are really, really rare. I did find this one on eBay though. It's in pretty good condition. There's the back. That sticker was falling off, so I put a piece of tape on it. And it pulls just like this. BNG1 RS. There's your button and the spring, which actually makes these hard to pull. And the notifier key kinda fits in there. Come on. There. It takes a lot of jiggling. Next up, we've got the silver version of it. This is just a BNG1. So, these are really hard to pull. You pull it like that, BNG1. There's that, your FM label and everything like that. And you fight your notifier key, and then, yeah. What time is it? Okay. Next up, here's my Notifier BNG1 TS. Here it is. It has screw terminals, which I really like. And this is a lot easier to pull. Pull it like that. FM approved. And this I think was made in 2000. BNG1 TS. And you obviously reset them like all the rest. Now we have this funky thing. This is also a BNG1 TS. Now it looks weird. This is how they normally look. I don't know. This may have been a prototype one or something, but it's odd looking. And there's that. I bought this off of SER Safety's eBay. BNG1 TS. I think. It says BNG1 TS. I can't read the date code, but I believe it's slightly older. as indicated by that. And some of them had fire lettering on the sides, which he had for sale, but yeah. Now we're going into Edwards. First up, we have this ME branded 270A SPO. Now, 270A SPO has pigtail wires, and it was made like that. Number is 708-000-00, but it's a 270A SPO. So you pull it like this, simple, and you're supposed to stick a screwdriver in there to open it, but I just opened it like that. And you flip the switch down. This, you put a brake rod in right there, and it says Edwards on the inside. I like this pull in case of fire better, and it's all silver. Next up, we have a GE 270 SPO. It's just a regular one, the newer style. 270 SPO. Pull it like that, and open it up. There's the inside. Feels cheaper than the old one. And 270 SPO right there. This one is exactly the same, only it says Edwards. Next up, we've got an Edwards 278B1120. There's your tag. 278B1120. You lift and pull. That's not it. There it is. Cat 45 key this takes. And you stick it in, turn it, and push those back up. Flip your switch down, and I have that in there just to remember. So it's plastic right there, and then a brake rod can actually go there. But yeah, there's that. Next up, I have 4 Silent Night PS-DATK pull stations. You push in, pull down like that. Take your Silent Night key, stick it in, and push the handle up. This one has a metal button in it. PS-DATK. These were addressable. They are not anymore though, because I converted them. The other ones have black buttons in them, like this. Yeah. And finally, we have my Kitty B5. So you lift and pull down like that. And then on the back, I had to tape it again. 1981 Douglas Randall Division Model B5. And then you loosen the hex screw. Well, crap. But yeah, you would loosen the hex screw and then it'd pop back up. But yeah, that is part 1 of my alarm collection. Part 2 is going to be all the notification appliances. So yeah, that's that for part 1.